All right, hello boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Crush Lusher Television. All right, so we're going to do composite functions part 2 today. So composite functions. What is different about this than last time? Look at all the problems. Oh yeah, there are no numbers, there's just an X right there. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Well, no problem. This is what we're going to do first. So we're going to take this and this, f of x and g of x, write those in your notes first, okay? So, pay attention to part A because you're going to do part B all on your own, okay? So, start off easy with f of x plus g of x. All right, so we got x minus 5 plus x plus 1, like that. So this is f of x, this is g of x, so I'm just going to combine like terms. X plus x is 2x, negative 5 and 1, and that would be negative 4. 2x minus 4 is the final answer to number 6. No problemo. Next, f of x minus g of x, okay? So we got f of x is x minus 5. Make sure you write the problem down too, so that you have the problem and the work attached to your notes, so you know what's up. Minus g of x, which is x plus 1. Alright, so that would mean, oh, don't forget to do this. Distribute the negative. The way I do that is I change the subtraction sign to a positive, and everything in here I change the signs, everything after that. So positive x becomes negative x, positive 1 becomes negative 1, and now I combine like terms. So x right here minus x, that would be 0. So the x's are gone, and then I have negative 5 plus negative 1, which is negative 6, and that's done for number 7. Thank you very little. Next, f of x and g of x. Okay, so f of x is this, g of x is that. Okay, so f of x is going to be x minus 5 times g of x, which is x plus 1. How am I going to simplify that? Oh, I know. Box method. Draw a box right here. X minus 5, x plus 1. You should be really fast at this point. X squared, negative 5x, x, and negative 5. Okay, combine like terms, negative 5x and x. So that's x squared minus 4x minus 5. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 3 down, 3 to go. Next, f of x divided by g of x. Write that in your notes. Okay, so we got x minus 5 divided by g of x, which is x plus 1. Can I simplify this? Oh, nope, it's already simplified. Do not cross out the x's because I have a subtraction and an addition sign. Only when you're multiplying can you factor out x's or factor out factors or anything like that. So we're done with this one. Thank you very much. Now here's where it gets really good, 10 and 11. 10 and 11. So what am I going to do here? G of x is going to go into f of x. So if there was a number here, I'd plug it into g and then plug it back, but there's just an x. So if I plug in x, I just get this thing, right? That's g of x. So actually, let me get all this out of the way so you can see. So I'm right here. So I'm going to take g of x here, and I'm going to plug this whole function right into that x. Okay? So rather than x minus 5, it's going to be x plus 1 minus 5. You see how this x right here got plugged in x plus 1. Now we just simplify, we got x minus 4. Done. Okay? Now let's try this one. G of f of x. So I'm taking the inside, always start on the inside, and now I'm going to take this and we're going to plug it into the x of g of x. So you see x minus 5, I'm going to plug that into this x here plus 1, and I get x minus 4. Okay? These are not necessarily the same answers, it's just coincidence this time. Alright? Now, see part B? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Go ahead and see if you can knock that out. Ready? Set. Go. Pause. Alright, welcome back. Let's see if you got it. Alright, so 3x plus 2x minus 1. That would be 5x minus 1. Hopefully you got that. Next, number 13, f of x minus g of x. That's 3x minus 2x minus 1. So that would be, change the sign, positive 2x becomes a negative 2x, and negative 1 becomes a positive 1. So 3x minus 2x is x plus 1 for that one. Okay, next, f of x times g of x. That would be distributive property. I'll do a box for this one. 6x squared minus 3x. Thank you very much. Next, f of x divided by g of x. So that's 3x minus, divided by 2x minus 1. Done. Okay? Next, the tough ones. G of x goes into f of x. So g of x right here is going to go into that x. So it's 3, not x, it's 3 times the function of g, which is 2x minus 1. Then I distribute 6x minus 3. Thank you very much. Then I have g of x right here. So f of x is going to go into g of x. So this right here, f of x is going to go into this x. So it's 2 times 3x minus 1. That's going to be 6x minus 1. Got it. Okay, so a couple more challenging ones, okay? Next iteration, here it is. Doot, doot. All right, so new f of x, new g of x. You are going to do a, we're going to do a and b, and then down here you're going to do these two right here. So, write down this in your notes, f of x and g of x. No problemo. All right, so this looks common. It's like fog. What the hell is that? Well, it's f of g of x. It's the same thing. You go inside to outside. And then b is g of f of x. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as this. All right? No problem. We can do this. So, let's try it. So now, I'm taking g of x right here for a, and I'm plugging it into here. So it's going to be 2 times x squared minus 4 minus 1. Don't forget that minus 1 at the end. So it's not 2x minus 4, it's 2 times the function of g right there, minus 1. All right, let's just distribute 2x squared minus 8 minus 1. Combine like terms, 2x minus 9. Got it. Okay, one more. This one might be kind of crazy. Let's see. F of x is going to go into g. So f of x here is going to go into that x. So it's going to be like this. 2x minus 1 squared minus 4. So I took this whole f of x function, I plugged it right into the x of g of x. Okay, how am I going to simplify this? Oh yeah, box it up. 2x minus 1 squared is 2x minus 1 times 2x minus 1. Okay? See if you can do the box really fast. Okay? I'm going to try and do it fast. Ready, set, go. 4x squared minus 2x minus 2x plus 1. Got it. Okay? So that's 4x squared minus 4x plus 1 is what this equals when you box it out. So those are the same. Minus 4. And we'll get that at the end. Combine like terms. 4x squared minus 4x minus trace. Got it. Okay? Okay, so now last part. Here you go. See if you can get it. D. F of x is that. G of x is that. Here you go. You got to do f of g of x and g of f of x. See if you got it. Ready, set, go. Pause. All right, welcome back. Let's see if you got it. So let's do this one first, f of g of x. So we're taking g, plug it in here. So that's going to be not x plus 5, but x squared minus 2x plus 5, which is just no like terms, so it's just that. Got it. Hopefully you got that one. Okay, so now here's the fun one. Last one. Let's see if you got it. So let's go to green here. So g of f of x. So what am I going to do? I'm going to plug this f of x in for every x. So there's 2 x's, so I plug in x plus 5 twice. Hopefully you picked that up. So that's going to be x plus 5 squared minus 2 times x plus 5. That x plus 5 goes in both places. Wow. Okay. So let's simplify this thing. What am I going to do here? Yeah, box it off to the side. Off to the side. X plus 5, x plus 5. X squared, go fast. 5x. 5x, 25. Wow. Okay. So that's x squared plus 10x plus 25. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Let's distribute this. That's minus 2x. Negative 2 times 5 is minus 10. Okay? Now what are we going to do? Let's combine like terms. 10x, negative 2x, and 25 and negative 10. Those are like terms. So we got x squared plus 8x, that's 10x minus 2x, and then 25 minus 10 is 15. There you go. And that is the answer to the second one, g of f of x. Okay, so now see if you can get these two right here. Raise your hand once you have them. Ready, set, great job, go.